Hey, what's going on? So these are my new wheels. They're 18 by 10.5 plus 22 offset. Same tires, 255/35. These are made by ESR. So the model is SR08, I believe. It's a matte bronze finish. Had to do quite a bit of fender work to make these fit. So essentially just rolling and pulling the fenders, and also trimming a lot of this stuff, like where the connection is with the bumper and fender. Other than that, just a little stretch in the tire, some camber, not too much, like -2, 2.5. I believe that I can fit 265 easily because I see a lot of space here when it goes in. There's some distance in between, so that's good. Definitely want to replace these valve stems, the caps, because they're a little bit too simple, too plasticky. These are, I believe, 25.5, 26 pounds each, which is quite a bit more than my Miros, the matte black version, which were 21 pounds each wheel. I think the finish fits the car much better than the previous set that I had, which was hyper black. It was too chromy for me, but this is perfect, like, more of a race car type of finish. And as I see, like, a lot of wheels on race cars and track cars have like a really dull matte gunmetal or matte bronze finish to them. Running extended lug nuts. These are forged aluminum, and nothing special really. Like the design of these. They're obviously replicas of work wheels, Work in Motion, I believe. So, can't beat the price. There was a little bit over $600 for the whole set. These are low pressure cast wheels, so it's a little bit a step above gravity cast. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger. So I also got these red hub-centric rings. They're anodized aluminum, look really, really cool. I'm not running center caps once again because I like the look. These came with kind of ugly center caps, just the ones that protrude out. Not a fan. Really happy that I was able to make this setup work, which is 10.5 width, which is quite large for this car. This car doesn't really have the fenders of like an Evo X or similar cars like a Genesis. In the back you can fit 10.5 easily with a pretty wide tire, but this is probably as aggressive as I want to ever get, without running too much camber and too stretched of a tire. So you get a little bit of stretch right now, 255s, not much, but 265 of course would be ideal for this setup. And yeah, plus 22 offset. Actually, you can fit like a 30 offset easily with this width, but the availability of wheels in that spec is quite limited, especially if you like a certain design. Of course you can get, there's a company called Cosmos Racing. They have a 10.5 plus 30 offset, which is nice, but it's not as nice as these. When you have a limited selection, you kind of either have to make it work with fender work and stuff, or you just settle for the 9.5 version, which I don't like how shallow 9.5s look. You get that depth with a 10.5 that is just not present on skinnier, slimmer wheel. And especially the offset like 22. If you go higher offset, it just pushes the center out this way more, and you lose that awesome depth, which makes a huge difference, to be honest, because I've seen a lot of pictures with these wheels in the 9.5 version, and this doesn't look that impressive at all. Like, I'm looking at the front wheel right now, and I'm just like blown away how deep and aggressive that sits. So check this out. That to me is worth all the work with the fenders and stuff. Already been through like 4 sets of wheels in this car. Just always trying to find like the perfect fit, the perfect finish. With replica wheels it's easier because each set does not cost like $3,000 or something like that. So you're able to try a few sets, I guess. What else? So the only thing I don't like right now is how you can see the weights on the outside, but it's balanced by Discount Tire as always, and they like to put weights on the outside of the wheel instead of the inside, like a lot of these regular tire shops do. And they say that it balances better when it's closer to the spokes, which makes sense to me, but I don't mind really. I might get some bronze paint and just paint them. Forgot to show you guys, so I replaced this WRX emblem with a matte black version, which stock it came with like this chromy, dark chrome kind of finish, and this is just matte black. to me that looks much better. And this is the C-Bond carbon fiber overlay. To be honest, I don't recommend these because the fit is not exactly perfect and they're a little bit expensive for what they are. Now, luckily I was able to get a set for pretty cheap, like 50 bucks for both, but not much of a fan. I mean, it added a little bit of contrast here, but not enough, you know. So I'm actually thinking about replacing this whole section with a black piece, either carbon or just, you know, I have a set of used pieces like this already, so I might just paint those, call it a day. Should look much better, like this whole section being black, and maybe, you know, tie it up together with the side skirt with like a little winglet, and it comes down to here. That could look cool. So next project is the headlights, blacken them out. I'll make a video on that too. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.